What up, guys? Wanted to jump on the low snap here today, talking about how Ohio State is actually not sending their coaches out on the recruiting trail during this bye week, but instead keeping them in Columbus to work on some scheming issues. I think this is great, because Ohio State had some major issues that Purdue exposed, and if they want to win against Michigan, they're going to have to correct these issues. One of them, I think, well, a few of them coming in here, I think the offensive line, hopefully, we see better just attacking, better dominance there, better push, instead of just kind of the lackadaisical offensive line that we've been seeing. And that's really the only thing I have to say with the offense, as opposed to maybe mixing in more of Tate Martell, giving the offense a quarterback run threat like Urban Meyer is accustomed to. On the defensive side, I think the main two are playing more zone coverage to disguise the inexperienced secondary and linebacking core, and next is having the linebackers move off of the line of scrimmage. As some of you may have noticed this week, you've noticed it this week, but they've been doing it all season. They've been walking their linebackers up closer to the line of scrimmage to, in theory, help with the run, but in actuality, it's giving the linebackers less time to survey the field and making it easier for opposing offensive lines to block linebackers who, realistically, they have 70 pounds on. I think clearing up these issues will be very good for Ohio State, and I don't know what will happen. I've heard a lot of buzz that Chris Ash, Rutgers could be moving on from him, so hopefully Ohio State gets him back. He was always a really good defensive coordinator for Ohio State, so that could be huge for them. And then, secondly, a secondary purpose of this bye week, I think it'll give Urban Meyer just some needed time to refocus. I don't think he's lost his fire at all, but I do think with the off-season battle and just the struggles his team is having, frankly, he's tired, and that's not a knock on him at all. I just think the stress is taking a toll of him on the season. He's had some new coaches around him. I think it would be honestly best for him to go more hands-off and focus on maybe the punt team or the running backs, kind of focusing in on one area and letting Ryan Day and Kevin Wilson take the offense, while letting Schiano and Alex Grinch, the new addition to the defensive coaching staff as of the past off season, kind of letting them take more, just because I do think there definitely has been a decline in just energy in this, and I think it's a combination of Urban Meyer trying to do too much and just the stress of what went on in the off season kind of wearing on him, which is not a knock on him. I think it would not wear on any coach. But nonetheless, the bye week comes at a great time for Ohio State. They'll make some changes. We'll see how they do in their next game against Nebraska coming up on Saturday, which is a noon Eastern kickoff.